somebody in your life was very curious about you, but they misstepped a little, okay? Just a little. And some of you, a lot. But maybe this is also you who misstepped a lot. But this is a message for you if you found this. And this is about somebody. You need to hear this. You need to hear what somebody did. Somebody misstepped. Try color therapy with me. Once or forever, okay? And we got your soul contract is already signed by you. You have permission in the spirit. And it says you don't have free will when your soul already choose free will for you. So this is definitely something to do about free will. Someone you met crossed a boundary because they were not aligning with you, is what I'm hearing. They were not really resonating with what you brought to them. But somebody really needed it still. So because it was not aligning, doesn't mean it wasn't supposed to happen, which is a lesson you have to learn, is what I'm hearing too, because you want what's for you. And you want to understand why it is yours, and you want to see the truth in it and the reasons of why it is there. And if you don't know the reasons, you're going to find them maybe 7 years later, but you rather want to have it at least 2 years later, right? Because the sooner the better. Because then you find that you can do much more with the information. So whoever this person is, they swear to protect you, but delivered you more danger instead. Now they are the danger. In danger. This is somebody who was supporting you, but they didn't support you right. They wanted to support you, but they didn't support you right. They had promises of having resources and offering you nothing but crap. They offered you just lies, like promises they would never keep because they're unable to. They never have permission of God. And they show me this is a karmic soul contract. It may sound weird, but they didn't want to see you doing better without them. And that's why I'm hearing they were acting a little distant, but too close. If that makes sense. It makes sense to you because you know who I'm talking about. They act distant, but too close. That's because they come too close, or they came too close. And then you after that are like, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to release them? How am I going to remove them? Well, it doesn't always turn out good for you because it turns out bad for them. And then you're behind with the thoughts of, but I wanted to do it better, but they fucked up. Then you show your ugly side because you are very protective. And if they show them that they're evil or unintentional or negative for your soul destiny, they will influence you in bad ways, meaning that you will act in a way that they need from you. And if that is you standing up for yourself and saying the truth because they need to hear their worst behaviors that they did, then you do that. And you are somebody, you don't have to say it. You don't even have to use your words or type a message or send an email. You're somebody, you send it to God. You're somebody, you speak it in your thoughts or in the air to your ancestors for them to get it right. Because, you don't have to say everything to everyone. You know that if they did you wrong and made you feel a type of way, they're gonna have that person, remember the experience. And it's like they play this movie on and on in their head just to show them, this is what you did wrong. And that's when they're being put on a pedestal. Because you meet people that disgust you. You meet people that act so inappropriate that you just don't even want to share with them what they did wrong. You're just like, God, can you please show them? And you don't even have to say please, but you just know God shows them. Because you can feel it when they feel it. And if you feel it, they can feel it too. And what they need is healing. Your healing. And the words you deliver to them. Or through God. But you say it, so you feel it, you sense it. They were building on you, off of you, counting on you to serve. They were beside, inappropriate, wanted to keep an eye on, having the risk to lose it all, while finding a way to the ground. The air is just in between light and earth. They were finding a way in space, but they were so attached to the ground that they fell so hard that it made them feel a type of way. And that's why they were distant, because they came too close. It's on the floor. Okay. What is on the floor? Okay. The Galactic Federation is healing you now through light, sound, and vision, telepathy, and through humans. Me right now. So they can scan the earth through any lens. They can feel anything you feel. They can know anything you did. We can all eat from the same land, nurture one tree, water all oceanic bodies, give grace to our ancestors, pray for more and better, when no one is left out, forgotten, and or disappeared to run. This is a complicated message, but I would love to tell more about it. We can all eat from the same land. We can. We just don't always have the permission. Nurture one tree. We could, but we're all connected to all the trees that ever existed. Water all oceanic bodies. Hey, all water is connected to all blood. Think about that. Give grace to our ancestors. You would not be here without my 2 dragon spirit guides that are in the spirit, but they're now in the spirit. They weren't always in the spirit. I mean, they were in the spirit, it's just they are more than the spirit. Give grace to our ancestors. You are my ancestor too. Because your body is maybe not timeless, but your light is. That's why everyone is your ancestor, even your turtle. And the lions, of course. And the dogs and the cats. And there's so many to speak of, because they want to be graced and respected and definitely admired, because they are sacred too, like you. I mean, some recognition, say just thank you someday, and they will speak more to you, because they know that you need them and they want to be around you to guide you, to show you the way. So if you say more thank you, they will even be there more, because they will work harder for you just as much as you deserve. Pray for more and better, because why not? You want to manifest something worse? You want to think of negative things just to bring it into your life? No. Pray for more and better. Say thank you. I want more. God, I wish this. I wish that. Okay, cool. Work for it. Deliver it. When no one is left out, forgotten, and or disappeared to run, God don't forget faces. God remembers all light, okay? And because we are connected to the source, the creator, the God, the Holy Spirit, we can know the same as God knows if we have permission and we have allowance, because we have access. If we don't have access, we don't have permission. You need permission to feel somebody. You cannot just call on any ancestor and think they're just going to do for you what you want them to do. That's a little bit cuckoo. That's like taking a new pet in the house. You're getting a cat, but you want the cat to sit on the fridge all the time. But the cat doesn't like to be on the fridge. It makes sound, it moves, annoying, hot, cold, whatever. The cat doesn't want to be on the fridge, but you might say only to the cat, stay on the fridge and don't get off there. Well, the cat want to get off the fridge. This is also you and anyone. You cannot just force any spirit to do for you what you want them to do. That is intergalactic harassment. And it goes against the universal laws. And you don't understand energy if you do that, because you know you're just keeping yourself a hostage to God. Because your karma will arrive. Your karma will find a way to you. Because you are the creator of your own manifestations. And you live your manifestation. So, let's get one last card, because my phone is 5%. You want to try something more. You want to try something more. I'm hearing to get better off. This could be better off without or better off with. And I'm also hearing it's better to find a way without specific people, because they have to move out. They have to move out of your life. And you stay exactly where you're at, because you are blessed with your position. And the people around you, they're not beneficial if they act like this. Meaning, God has to deliver you from them. Because something delivered them to you. Like I said, to learn from you. To feel your voice. Because your voice carries power. The power they missed in their life. And because you are somebody with radiance that is undeniable, they find acceptance in releasing you, because they have to. They cannot just keep you the way they kept you, because the way they kept you is the way they were intergalactically harassing all these other people. But you show them what the right way is, and probably the only way to live. Because they have to adapt to your boundaries, to your expressions. Do you understand me? The water cooker just made sounds. The water cooker always makes sounds if my ancestors are here. So I don't care. I don't care what somebody does. I care about how they handle it, because it involves me and the whole world. So if I can make you see a little different, I will make you see a little different. I will make you see big and small. I will make yourself see as big as it can get and just as small as the rest.